So, oh man, there's so much going through my head. On top of all of that, it's like I am freaking starving. I am literally starving. And yeah, man, fuck this. So it's like so. Wow. I don't even know what else to say right now because it's like all I did was bump my arm up against the wall the other day, a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. All I did was literally just bump my arm up against the wall, and it feels like I fractured the fucking. There's not even a bruise, and yet it feels like I fractured the bone inside my arm. Could it have been a sprain? I'm not sure, but nah, it definitely feels like a freaking. That's why I'm saying it's just freaking really interesting there. I mean, they really went out of their way 1,000% to keep me shut the fuck up. It's like things that I wasn't supposed to speak about, and then it's like the things that weren't being told to me because they weren't allowed to speak to me due to this fucking secret contract and this secret contract and this secret contract. It just that's what I'm saying. It's just and the military knows what I'm saying. The military knows because when I stood in the Pentagon a second time, wow, man. General Schur, not General Schur, well, Gerald Schur. Wow, man. But even he, I'm not sure if he knew what I know. Man, I watched. That's what I'm saying. This is not even. This ain't even close to okay. This ain't even close to okay, man. So many people. Wow. Wow. How could anybody else on planet Earth know anything if I was there? I was one of the only people there when one of the most major decisions was ever made on fucking planet Earth. And then I'm trying to figure out now. Wow, man. Wow. It's like there's three major parts to this right now. There's yeah, well, the three major. See, I see my brain is like trying here, and it's like It's like, I feel like I'm gonna be shot soon, so. Because I'm not gonna go fucking quietly with no fucking low level, fucking, even low level, high ranking fucking suit wearing fucking retard fuck that doesn't know how to. When you see me, you should fucking salute me. You should get on your goddamn knees and fucking say, I'm so sorry, Jesus. You fucking. I seen something that made me fucking sick. It makes my head bounce back and forth saying, what's right now? That just a little while back, seen him. Just like, wow. I'm like, I know probably why you guys did that, but at the same time, I'm like, wow. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, and that's what they tried to do to me, and that's why I'm freaking aggravated here, right? That past few seconds, just thinking about that. That's what they fucking tried to do to me. Wow. You stupid fucks. It's like that's why I'm saying there's like two major parts to this. I'm saying to myself, it's like, should I just, and all the fucking people that made sure, like, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Watching as one man returned at that time period, at that precise moment. That man became like almost like a little kid, only to be freaking immediately crushed by another little kid. It was like I'm staring at three fucking adults. I am the kid, and it's like, nobody tell him, nobody tell him. Wow. Make sure you don't tell nobody though. It's like, what? Wow. Nobody explained nothing to him. Holy shit. Wow. 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 Only to watch what seemingly is that being by one of the first moves I made, which was in somebody else's hands. And it's all going back in a direction. And I'm wondering to myself, it's like, I met that person too. But that person's being overthrown. By people, or it seems like they're being overthrown. Three different times at three different ages, which is almost impossible, obviously, you know? Unless you're freaking one of those people who know. And then that person's being overthrown by another person who at the time seems like they all have the greatest intentions in the freaking. And yet, It's why I'm saying to myself, it's like, I watched people freaking, what? Wow. Those songs you wrote are my songs. It's like, what songs I wrote? What are you talking about? Didn't even write the fucking songs, like, yeah, fucking, before fucking you, man. That's going through my head too. I'm just like, wow. Those songs, your songs are my songs. It's like, well, fucking, you take that, bro, in your fucking mind of fucking bullshit, because, whatever. I'm so tired of this shit. Wow, man. Songs over fucking songs. Wow, man. Over fucking me being the fucking. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. And then people expected me to act fucking mature. I'm like, do you see? Do you see the shit that I've seen? Because the fucking. I'm just like, wow, man. And that's what leads to that other person. It's like, I'm thinking about the other person about to take over that, and I'm saying to myself, wow, that's fucking great. Inside men's souls. Wow. I'm so tired. I am so tired. You know, it's funny. It's like I look up what I see. You know, around about that same exact time that they tried to fucking. Actually, maybe it was a little bit sooner because I'm trying to think when I moved into here, but it's like I went to go look up like something, and I'm like, wow, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This place that I'm thinking of got raided by fucking two different fucking groups. But they said that they were fucking doing some pretty horrible shit. And I'm just like, wow, man, so fucking wow, man. So fucking wow, man. Wow. So I was right all along. So I was fucking right all along. Or was it that something else is fucking at play there? But that's so many years ago. I'm like, wow, I'm like, and that kind of hits close to my home, like my personal space. And I'm saying to myself, it's like, really, you went that low? You went fucking that low? Which, you know, whatever, man. I'm saying, nah, man, nah, man. Everybody can think what the frick they want. Everybody can feel the way they want. But I'm saying, it's like, you know, it's what makes me disgusted about something else that's going on over the past week. It's more personal to me, and I'm just like, whatever, man. The people I can get on the phone that could have fucking helped along the way, and instead they fucking somehow I can get that's what I'm saying. This whole fucking thing is like, wow, man. Wow, man. You know, I never said that they didn't need me. It's just them. Everybody wants to fucking be something. Like they're fucking not. like, wow. I'm like, wow, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wow, like I'm thinking to myself, like, wow. Like, yeah, there's nothing normal about fucking, ending up in the same house, which is also, which there was like, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely what fucking it was. It's definitely this house. It was definitely this fucking house. The car was over there, brought over here. We got in the car, went over there, and then we were walked back over to here when shit went weird, I guess. And the whole point is like, between that and then, a couple years later, I'm almost fucking, wow, and then in that house, and then little fucking jerk off tried setting me up in that fucking side of that fucking house over there, and then Triple X came out of that fucking house over there. Same with Mikey Foster, another one of fucking, Ari's well-to-do friends, and it's like I'm thinking, wow, Foster, and I'm saying to myself, it's like I know that fucking, why is that fucking, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I was wrong about the kid's name, thank God, I'm saying to myself, wow, it's like that's at least good. The funny part is I still remember that, like that's what I'm saying, when I was told it, and I was like, wait, did you just say Millie? And I'm like, it's like, no. And I'm like, and I mean, clear as day, I heard Millie. And I'm saying to myself, like, but then I remember also, too, the correction of that right afterwards. And I'm like, oh, okay, Because that would just be completely weird in general. Like, that's in some aspects, that's how freaking magic works, uh, when you hear or see something at a very crucial period of time, that could be a magic trick. But either way, it's like with all that broken down, and then thinking of this and that, and then all the shit that's being, and then I'm thinking of the guy that freaking was following me, and I'm like, wow, that's the fucking dude. It's like, wow, looks like that person, looks like that person. It looks a whole lot like the fucking, and I'm like, wow, that's great too. It's like, it's like, it makes me wonder. It's like, because these people, even as high level as these people are, they wouldn't fucking know what the fuck I know. I'm so sick of the bullshit. I am. I'm so sick of the fucking bullshit. Like, no matter what rank or fucking number they have, like, fucking the bottom line is that they don't know what the fuck it is that I know. And due to, like, that's why I'm saying it's like secret contracts and all this other shit. And it's like, wow, man, it's like, but then seems like something's going in a certain direction anyway. And it's like, wow, that's from the first, well, not the first, but that's from the other contract I signed with a such and such person. And I'm saying to myself, it's like, nah, man, everything that people are talking about. Then I think about all the things that people are saying about this oh god, it's like media outlet for everyone, source of media. And I'm just like, and then I'm thinking of that one, and I'm like, wow, that's freaking, that's fucking, that's what it is. So what I'm saying is that no, if people knew what the fuck it is that happened that day, so I'm saying then that has to be the actual piece in play, because I mean, but you know, don't get me wrong, there still is the other piece that, you know, was playing all along up until that part where it's like not in their fucking hands no more. I think I from what I remember seeing, reading right now, so that's partially. So then it would still come back down to that freaking secret contract that nobody knows about. But it's this bullshit. It's like, give me a fucking break, man. It's like, yo, man, it's like, you hit me with fucking asbestos to fucking make me forget my own name, let alone all this shit. I don't know how much more time my fucking brain has left. I don't know how much more time my body has left. I think about how, like, certain people are in high positions in other places than America, and I'm saying to myself, it's like, wow, it's like people are talking shit about, they don't have no idea. And just to think, like, I didn't even understand. Nobody fucking, even then, it's like, why didn't anybody explain this to me? Because they couldn't, right? So, in some situations they couldn't. In other situations, I just totally did not fucking believe, you know, I just did not believe what was coming out of their mouth. And it's like, even when they said, well, remember this person, it's like, not right this second. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like the shit that freaking, and that could have been from little bits of drugging here and there, and I just wasn't aware of it. And I asked myself that quite constantly, actually. It's like, how much was I being drugged back then? It had to be enough to fucking avoid most of the fucking doctor's tests, the regular doctor checkups. And then to think, when I got older, the doctor's checkups, fucking, that's what they made sure that was taken away from me. That's why they didn't want nobody taking my blood. That's why they didn't want nobody checking me regularly. That's why they made it fucking absolutely impossible just by a fucking simple fucking switching of a fucking computer file. That's fucking probably what they did. Obviously, that's what they fucking did. To make sure that fucking, even if I wanted to get to the doctor, I couldn't get to the doctor. And then I'm thinking to my fucking self, wow, man, it's like, wow, bro. Wow. That's why it's like, I don't know how to fucking think about the U.S. military at this moment in time. Like, I'm just thinking in my head, like, would they fucking even slightly understand what I'm saying, as far as, like, what was done? No offense, but it's like, I was already shutting my mouth about things that I wasn't supposed to speak about. How the fuck that shit always came back to me somehow is fucking, you know, wow, man. That was either people taking a chance with their own fucking life to tell me something that I needed to know, or that would, but to think that fucking so many people fucking knew. So many people knew about shit that they shouldn't have known about. And then I'm saying to myself, it's like, wow, it's like, so amongst me already shutting my mouth up about things that I shouldn't have spoken about, at the same time, people were being prevented from explaining to me the things that I needed to shut up about. And then on top of that, it's like, they already must have, because I already know that they had came across these videos way 30 years ago. I'm making them now. And yet they fucking were reciting these videos to me. And some people showed me a few of these videos. And I'm saying to myself, that's not me. They're like, yes, it is, Anthony. Yes, it is. And it's like, no, it ain't. It's not fucking me, man. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm standing right fucking here making the fucking videos. And I'm saying to myself, wow, man. That's why I'm saying it's like the things that, the things that my uncle in the red tie warned people about, even though it was still for like this, even though the program and everything, and I'm talking about, even though those were all fired up, he still warned people about, to some degree. Because then when people get fucking information that's like, hey, it's like those are my songs that you wrote. It's like, wow. It doesn't get more fucking wow. 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 So so that's what there's a whole lot of stuff going through my head. So I don't know what else to say. I think 27 minutes. So it's why it's funny. It's like thinking about like people's shit with me, and it's like, wow, man. It's like you got such a fucking high rank. You're so highly ranked, and yet you don't know the fucking things I know, and you still gonna act tough around me? Fuck you.